rolling now. Okay. Hey,
I
everybody.
just I
Happy.
just I just
Yeah.
got the link myself because the link was not there before. I just got it.
Well, the good news is you made it to the room. All
Yeah.
right. So I am going to ask you guys. We are streaming right now. So as we're waiting for a few more people to pop in, I want to say welcome to this call, this last casting call that we're doing. And I want to know where you're from and what you're most excited about. So if you could put that in the chat, that would be great. Some familiar faces here, some new faces, new friends. And also, how'd you find out about this? Did you get an email from me, text from me, social media? I don't remember. That would be good to know. Um, so just throw it in the chat on this beautiful day. I am from LA, as is Christina, who's with me. We live about 10 miles apart, I guess. Paula from Toronto. How's the weather in Toronto? Hopefully it's
Freezing
sunny.
cold. It's 2 degrees right now.
Wow, in the first
Mhm.
week of November.
Yeah,
I
it
think you're
was
going to
10
have a
degrees
long
this
winter.
morning. It was 10 degrees this morning. I had a doctor's appointment this morning and we just came back from visiting the lake and it was 2 degrees.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Nicole Martin, we met at a power conference years ago. Was I attending, speaking? What was it? I was speaking? I wonder what event it was. Oh, was it drawing a blank on her name? I see her face. The boudoir photographer. What was her name? Taylor. Um, oh my God, it's literally Jenny Taylor. Was it hers? Was it in like Schaumburg or in the city?
It was the power conference downtown Chicago many years ago, and I was there on behalf of Chicago's Best and Brightest, and that's when I saw you speak.
Oh, Nicole, I remember now. Yes, and we have spoken a couple times. And didn't I speak at one of your virtual events?
No, no, I just saw you at that power conference and just been connected to you since then.
Wow. Well, I'm so excited to have you here.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, what are you most excited about hearing about today? That's
Just
pretty.
thought I'd take part in this and,
Yay.
just excited
Awesome.
about it.
Awesome. Okay. All right. Well, Christina, you keep letting people in as they come in. And what I'm going to do is ask you to, I think you have to spotlight me. I do believe you need to spotlight me. I'm not the technical arm of this operation. I'm the least technical arm. And what I'm going to do, hey, everybody, is ask you guys to mute. If you're not muted, ask you to mute. Say hello, everybody. Hi, I'm Diane Forster. I am the founder of the I Have Today
Hey,
TV
everybody.
network. Oops. Just want to make sure everybody's muted. Oh, Cynthia's phone needs to be muted. Let me do that. And anybody else? Okay, good. Um, and I am the founder of the I Have Today television network. We are the first and only women's personal development and transformation TV network for women over 40. So needed, right? Well, we're so excited to be here today because lots of exciting things going on at I Have Today. We have just enrolled some new hosts and they're getting ready to premiere their shows. Our television network just recently launched. I'm going to talk about that. But what I'm going to talk about with you here today is why you should consider having a television show for yourself. How you, the woman professional and entrepreneur, are the new celebrities, and that you have an audience waiting for you. You have platforms you can build, you have distribution channels for your show, and that your success is closer than you even realize. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to share my screen. Oh, wait, I got to close this one down first. So let me know by giving me a thumbs up if you can see my monitor with some of our hosts. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Then I know we're in good shape. All right, what I'm going to do hang on a second. I got to do one more thing. I want to make sure the sound is on my share screen this time. Nope, it isn't. So now it is. Okay. We're in business. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, TV hosting, casting call training. See the slide? All right. So I'm going to share with you why becoming a TV host is in my belief, the smartest, most sustainable decision that you can make in your career. And it is because so much in the industry is changing. For one, you can reach thousands, if not millions, of people who get to experience your message. You get bigger stages and higher paying speaking gigs because you're a TV show host, the most respected medium in the world. It elevates your status in your field and industry recognition. It's done so much for so many of the women. I'm going to share some of the amazing stories with you guys. Nonstop media opportunities flowing in without pitching. You know why? Because when you have a TV show, you are the media, and the media likes to work with media. They like to work with pros. They need your content. They need you to help fill their air, and you being an expert, looking good on air, making them look good on air, bringing an audience is a huge, huge plus. Clients and customers who are ready to buy from you start popping up. No more chasing things, start attracting things. And then the ability to finally scale without burning out. Who would like to scale without burning out, not do all the bajillion things that you do in every single day, right? I know. Say that's me in the chat. I'm going to ask you to stay engaged. And then the chance to live and leave your legacy. That's really important. A TV show is an asset. I'm going to share that with you. You create that content once and it's like a really good stock tip. You leave it there and it just keeps growing and growing and growing in value. So who's this for? If you're in this room, it's for you. You're a high achieving woman. You're an expert, a coach, a professional, entrepreneur, authors. Maybe you've already written the books or are writing the books. Maybe you're speaking already. Maybe you have a podcast or have considered podcasting. This is definitely the place for you to be. You're committed to your elevating your visibility and growing your influence and building a 6-figure, if not a 7-figure business through TV hosting. This is definitely not for you if you make excuses, hesitate to invest in yourself and your growth, and you don't take responsibility for your visibility and your success, because it is your responsibility. So I'm going to ask you to wait till the end. We are going to be here for a little under an hour. We're going to stop at the top of the hour. The presentation will end at the end. I'm going to leave open mic time for Q&A. So if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. The team will let me know, or just hang on to them until the end, and I promise we'll get to them. And I have a very, very, very surprise invitation for you. So stay till the end. Now, make sure you give me your attention. Please don't multitask. What I'm sharing with you, people invest a lot of money to learn this from me. So act like you paid for a coaching session with me, right? Give it all to me. And what I want you to do right now is, if you're not on your phone, right? If you have your phone in your hand, anywhere nearby, pick it up. Pick it up. I know it's close. Now, reach over and put it as far away from you can, like longer than an arm stretch, so you're not tempted. Now, I know everything on there is super fun and you want to check it out, but it can all wait, okay? Thank you. All right, so why am I teaching you this? And Christina, if you could monitor the room and let people in, that would be awesome. Can you see who's waiting? Because I can. All right. I don't know. She's monitoring everything. So, all right. So why am I teaching you guys this? Well, I've spent over 40 years in the media industry, in branding, in media buying, in sales, in business development. I've built award-winning companies and produced national TV shows. I've sold millions in products. I've helped hundreds of women like you create powerful, profitable, personal brands and launch TV shows that elevate the authority, income, and legacy that they wanted. And I created the STAR method, which I'm going to talk about with you today, because the industry needed a proven path. It didn't have one. And so now this has helped me and so many other women step into their spotlight. And so these are just some of the things that I've been able to achieve and be able to allow me to do what I'm doing with you here today. So what I want you to do is everything in this world that we want, if it's not coming from us, then it's happening to us. The media, the marketing, the messaging, 70 to 80,000 impressions every day of things coming at us, letting us believe that we're not good enough. You need this cream in order to look younger. You need this diet pill, this GLP-1 shot. You need this, you need that. Like all the things coming at us, we're being sold and marketed to all the time. So it's really important that every day you spend some quiet time in visualization and imagination. Because thinking is history. I know I'm going to break my own rule and grab my phone for 1 minute because thinking is your brain is a data drive. Like your phone stores information. It's everything in here. Very few programs came in here, but everything else in here you're putting in here and it's all there. And what happens when you draw on anything, whether it's positive or negative? It's going to draw on whatever is positive or negative, right? So where you create from is imagination and visualization. That's why it's so important to do that every day. So I want you to do this right now and think about this and even close your eyes just for a minute and just listen to me as I say this to you, that you could be taking all of your life experiences and creating happiness, wealth, impact, and legacy. Imagine having a platform of a television show that's brilliantly branded. It's authentically you. It's feeding your heart and soul and serving millions, if not billions, in the world with your work, your word, your knowledge, your wisdom, your stories, your power. You're being celebrated because you're being seen for who you are and what you do. You get all of this just by existing. You don't have to be anything different than who you are. You're in the media spotlight and revered for being just as you are on this platform. You're speaking on stages and other platforms. You're getting high-paying clients and opportunities handed to you because people cannot wait to work with you and be served by you. You're creating a life of financial freedom, not just but for you, but for the generations to come. How good does that feel? And you're living and leaving a legacy. How awesome is that? Now, that was about 2 minutes of visualization. Let me tell you, you just raised your frequency and vibration so much and started pulling all of that stuff to you. So that's where I want you to go today and stay in that energy, okay? Now, whoops, I went too fast. Let me go back. Here's other things you've tried. And if this is you, say me in the chat, you've tried the spaghetti on the wall strategy, because I know I have. And I'm laughing at this and it's not funny. You got to laugh through through the pain. But here's some of the things you've tried. The courses that promised visibility, but didn't deliver traction. Posting constantly on social media, hoping it would go viral. Pitching yourself for podcasts and media interviews just to get ghosted. Hiring branding experts who didn't get your vision. I heard a woman once say, yeah, I'm working with a branding agency. They're helping me figure out my shtick. And I went, oh God, that's not good. You don't want a shtick, believe me. Waiting for referrals or word of mouth to take off. Joining masterminds and groups that talked a lot of strategy, but didn't really give you any system or implementation. And still feeling like you're doing everything, but you're not getting seen by the right people or paid what you're worth. Because I know I have tried all of this. So if that is you, make sure you write in there, yeah, that's me. I've done that too. Which is why I want to introduce the STAR method to you, which is your pathway to get everything you want in your business and brand. And I do not say that lightly at all. So the STAR method helps you clarify your unique personal brand, create your own TV show, and yes, TV show, not glorified Zoom, an actual television show, become the undeniable authority in your niche. And it's not just a framework, ladies, it is your launch pad to visibility, influence, and income. Does that sound good? I was excited. Good. I love it. I love it. Now, I spent decades behind the scenes in the media world. I writing, producing, creating, pitching, selling millions of dollars worth of inventory. I built my award-winning companies, landed on QVC with my product, all kinds of fun things. But deep down, I knew women like me, women like you, you're brilliant, you're experienced, you're ready for more. You are being overlooked. I see this every single day. So I took everything I've learned in 4 decades, over 40 years in media, in sales, in branding, in personal development, and I built the STAR method so that women could have a seat at any table and a spotlight of their own. So this isn't just, who I am and what I do, ladies. This is my heart and soul, and this is my mission to give this to you, because now it's your turn to get it. Okay? Now, what I wanted was visibility. I was struggling to get that with social media alone. I would get ghosted. I would put all this energy and effort into doing a post, sometimes take forever to do it, just to get ones and twosy likes, right? And so I had the experience. I had the results, I had the message, but I wasn't being seen by the right people. What I wanted was celebrity. I wanted the credibility. I wanted the authority. I wanted the reputation. I wanted my brand to expand. But no matter how much content I was putting out and creating in the world, I still felt like I was being left behind. While other people, less talented, quite frankly, no offense, were getting further along. And so I had built a successful business, my coaching business. I had all of that and still wasn't getting the credibility I thought I deserved. And so I thought, well, if I'm feeling this way, how many other millions of women are feeling this way? So everything I'd been doing, it just sort of felt performative, like I'm doing somebody else's model or modeling somebody else or copying somebody else. And it just didn't feel authentic to me. And so I was saying, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? No matter how hard I tried, I just felt every day I was spinning my wheels. I felt like I would get a step forward and go 2 steps back. Like, can you relate to this? So again, trying to market myself felt like it was a performance. And I thought there's got to be a better way. And so I had my light bulb moment. And the light bulb moment was, what if I create one smart strategic TV show that can create 16 different sales and marketing tools? Because Spirit has said, Diane, you got to create a TV show. I heard it loud and clear, create a TV show. But I thought, how can I really leverage the TV show? How can I just create something more than a TV show so that it could be the only thing I had to do? And ding, 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 that's when I had this light bulb moment. It could do all the heavy lifting for me, hence the STAR method. So it's a signature framework designed to help women like you, high achieving, you want to build visibility, you want to build authority, you want to build income, and do it through a powerful personal brand through the platform of a prestigious TV show, tongue twister. So it's not just a system, it is your step-by-step path and roadmap that combines strategy, storytelling, media, and monetization so that it can help you get really clear on your brand. Ladies, this is how you're going to stand out in the world. Get very, very clear on your brand. Launch a show that amplifies your message. Monetize that with integrity and ease. And that's the exact method I've used. And now countless other women are doing it too. So when I first launched my TV show, I did 33 episodes. My first show was called Love It, Thank It, Bring It. And I was consistent and I was committed. This was before the STAR method. And every week I wrote the blog and it'd take me hours to do. And I got up there and I recorded the show. And here's what happened. Nobody watched. Nobody. Maybe a couple of family members, but nobody watched. So that's when I said, I got to take everything I learned from this, because doing it 33 weeks in a row, I stayed committed, I stayed consistent. I went, what's working and what's not? And how can I revamp this? And how can I revise this? And voila, I launched. I have today my current TV show, and everything started to change. All of a sudden, had omnipresence. I was 6 pages deep on Google with no marketing dollars. I wrote another best-selling book. I was getting on national media. I was winning awards. I was getting magazine covers. I got a TEDx talk I didn't even have to apply to. I'm not kidding you, ladies. I'm not telling you this to brag. I'm saying this all happened when I used this methodology and relaunched my show. How cool is that? And then I was winning these achievements that weren't even on my radar. Like it wasn't even anything I wanted, but people were noticing. People were noticing. So the good news is I've taken this, I've helped so many other women do this, and now I've launched our very own television network, which I told you at the beginning. We're the first and only in personal development and transformation TV for women over 40. And every one of our hosts has used the STAR method to launch her brilliant, beautiful, engaging, profitable television show. And if they can do it, you can do it too. So, how did it all start? Well, it started through the STAR intention. Before I had the STAR method, I had the intention behind it. I'll do a standout strategic assessment of all my superstar powers, what makes me so uniquely me. And from there, I can transform into the star I'm born to be because I'm authentically showing up just as me, all me, imperfectly me, perfectly imperfect me. And that would create raving fans, referrals, and revenue. And so the intention then led to the method, the STAR method. So we build your unique ability list, discover your star powers, create what I call your core anchor, and then from there, design your TV show. So here are 3 of our hosts. All these women are different backgrounds, different ages, different areas of expertise. Catherine Coffer, she's an award-winning realtor up in Reno, Nevada, and she was terrified, but she knew she had to get her message out in the world in a much bigger way because she went through a terrible grief journey when she suddenly and tragically lost her husband. And so she got certified as a minister and went through everything. She became an animal therapist, and she wanted to take her healing methods now to the world so everybody could have their own grief journey and their own journey in transition. So what happened to her? Within 6 months after launching her show, she got a call from American Dream TV. They were looking for a lifestyle reporter in Reno, Nevada, and she got the job out of 30 other people as soon as they heard she had a TV show. She said, slam dunk, just like that. They said, oh, you're hired. Now she's a regular guest expert on that show. It's, on HGTV and the Travel Channel because she had a TV show. So this is a woman who had no experience, was terrified, hated social media, hated being on camera, thought she sucked as a host, and got this opportunity. It's such an amazing story. Sharon Lee Williams is 75 years young. She's been in the entertainment industry and the music industry for 50 years. She lives in Canada, but she grew up in the foster care system and has had a passion for helping aging out and aged out young women to use their voices. And she's dreamed of having a show and didn't quite know how to do it. Working together with us, we built her TV show, Outraise Voices, and now she's getting the attention of child services, other brands. She's got her memoir coming out. She's got a membership community coming out. And she said, I am living in my true, authentic self. She said, this is now turned into a movement for me. I am on a mission to help so many women. And that's what happens when you get a TV show. It turns in from like a media tool to movements. All these women it happens to. Like Hannah Romanowski. She's a professional performing artist. She's a dancer, but she has a passion for cooking and health and wellness and bringing people together. And she thought she wanted a cooking show. I helped her have a cooking and a dance show. So she's bringing the cultures together, and her show is amazing, totally amazing. And it's turned into so much. She's won awards. She's up for grants. She's traveling now. So she was able to grow her audience globally. She never saw this coming. But this is what happens when you step into this power and you say yes. So the good news for you ladies is I have over 40 years and $500,000 invested in my brain and my business. I had to discover all of this the hard way. You don't, because I've distilled it down for you to make it easy, and all you need to do is push the easy button so you can fast track your success. So from humble beginnings to media mogul, I could have never seen this coming in my life. If you would have saw my life 13 years ago, suicidal and depressed, you wouldn't believe it. But I took it and I used it to serve other people. And when you do that and you step into your true power, you feel the fear and you do it anyway. You live with a mantra like I do, like, let me just see where this goes. Let me just see where this goes. Let me just see where this goes. The universe will provide. God puts the next step on the bridge, that plank, and the next one, and the next one. And as Oprah Winfrey has said, God has dreams and visions for your life you can't even comprehend. You have no idea where this could take you. So I'm just lucky that I'm here right now and I've cracked the code to help so many other women crack it too. Because like I said, your success is so much closer than you think, and this is simpler than you think. I will say this, it's not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. Nothing worth doing is easy. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it, right? Where would be the satisfaction in the development of this? So the future of television is this. The OTT and CTV markets are rapidly growing. Those are remember TiVo days, think your Amazon Fire and your Apple TV box, your Roku device, that's OTT. And then the streaming are the apps, right? The Netflix and the HBO, right? That industry is now beating broadcast and cable combined. Huge industry. So guess where all the advertisers are going? Guess where all the opportunity is? Guess where all the platforms looking for really good shows are? Over there. Consumers want more authenticity, and the existing model in Hollywood doesn't work anymore, and it's dying. It's aging up and out. You don't need $500,000 to produce a pilot at the off chance that it might get picked up. This is the perfect time for you to launch a TV show. So since the pandemic, it's changed. Now we have options besides the Hollywood model. You do not need expensive equipment to start. It's very, very low cost, and it doesn't need to be high tech. If you can operate your computer, you can run your television show. Isn't that awesome? So I get asked this question all the time. Just got asked this an hour ago. What makes a TV show different than, say, a podcast or this or that? Everything. Number one thing is the format. The format is structured in a way so that it is different. It's structured so that content providers and distributors want it so that they can sell advertising time in it. So the format is very important for sustainability and for scalability, number two. So the more your show is structured the way I teach, the more scalable it is, the more the shelf life will be for your TV show. And it's the most respected medium in the world by 90% more than anything else. Like I said, when you're a TV show host of your show, you're the media. So you get more respect and credibility. So I'm going to share with you 3 secrets right now to becoming dynamic on camera, engaging to your audience, and respected by the media without needing experience, massive following, or tech skills. How good does that sound? So here they are. Number 1, the STAR method works every time. When you do what I tell you to do, this is going to work for you. You don't need to learn anymore, do anything differently. You have everything you need to know, except for 2 things, the strategy and the structure. And I've got you covered there. The industry has changed and you are the new celebrity, like I said earlier, and your TV show creates 16 different sales and marketing tools in about an hour a week. Isn't that exciting? All right, so here's number 1. It works every time. Here's the method that I shared with you earlier. Let me break it down for you, but first let me show you. This is how I started, and this is where I am now, okay? So before I had my first TV show, I didn't have the strategy or the structure, right? And now look what happened. So first thing you need to do is you got to take the time to figure out your unique ability. What makes you so unique? The things you love, the things that you're so good at, the things that you would do all day, every day. Time loses all meaning. You would do it with or without pay. And the things that people come to you for that are so matter of fact for you, you don't even give it any value, and yet they would pay you handsomely for it. Then you discover, well, what are my star powers from that? What are my superpowers, that secret sauce that only I can do? What do I do better than anybody else? What is your blind spot that you take for granted? That people, when people say to you, you go, really? What are those? Because they're super valuable. And then you identify what you want to be known for. Now, this needs to be memorable. It's something that people recognize they need. It makes you the authority and it creates respect, demand, and credibility. And then step 4 is we build your TV show around that. It's the most respected medium. You can create omnipresence, which is you everywhere organically, and it creates that instant authority and leverage. I have so many stories I could tell you, ladies, but let me just tell you about Lexis Johnson. So when she created her show, she generated $25,000 before her show even launched. She sold 10-minute segments to a doctor who was aligned with her, 10-minute segments for $1,000 each. There was $10,000 right there. She secured an $8,000 speaking opportunity at a university because she was the host of an upcoming show. She hadn't even launched yet. She's now achieving $100,000 months. Now, I share this with you. These are not typical results. This could happen to you, could not happen to you. Everybody's different. I'm just sharing you. There's so much potential you don't even know about. Again, who this works for. This is all for you here. You're ready to go bigger. You are coachable, committed, and consistent. Coachable, committed, and consistent. That's 3 things you need. And you know that get rich quick doesn't exist and you're willing to stay all in for your success. You don't just stick the acorn under the ground and say, all right, where's the next day go, where's the oak tree? No, you don't do that, right? You've got to stay and nurture it. All right, so the recap is the START method works every time. Secret number 2 is the industry has changed and now you are the new celebrity. So last year there was this massive block on TikTok. I don't know if any of you saw this, but it was celebrity blocking. And all of these TikTokers were blocking the celebrities and the influencers because they didn't like the idea of the celebrity status anymore. They were like, no, there's this crazy disconnect. We want ordinary people doing extraordinary things. And so not only did they block them, but they were blocking their brands. Like even I was weighing in on it at the time. And then they started saying who the new celebrities are. So I'm going to play this clip. I'm going to zip through it really quickly. I want you to hear her words.
The way we idolize and look at celebrities is changing. Just watching Ryan Reynolds yesterday at his PR stunt autograph signing, future will be people who are excited about celebrities. We're going to be actually grossed out. We're going to be like, what the hell is going on here? I predict that celebrities of the future will be people who are bettering society in some way. It won't all be just glitter and gloss and look at me and paparazzi following around all these people just to get a photo, which is so weird now, you know? I definitely, I see it just shifting from the way that it used to be to this new future. And hopefully it brings about change and revolution, and it gives people who have endured and gone through something more of a spotlight. Because if you've lived through oppressive systems, any kind of things through childhood, poverty, all of these develop you as a person. It makes your soul like strong. If you like, I feel like Black women who have been so oppressed are some of the most strong, intelligent, soft and gentle and beautiful, have been put on the back burner. We have not acknowledged their power and their greatness to the extent that they embody. And I think that that's what the future will be people that actually have true power, true wisdom, true connection to that soul and spirit will be the ones we look to guide us into the future. It won't be the shallow, fake, money hungry, greedy. All of that will be not what we look to. We're going to look to people who have connection, soul, all of that.
Amazing, right? Seriously, you are the new celebrity. The people have spoken. And now the numbers don't lie, like I said to you. So I'm going to move my mouse here. I don't know if you could see my mouse, but the streaming is the purple part, right? 44.8%. Broadcast is 20, cable is 24. So for the first time in history, streaming viewing is beating broadcast and cable combined. This is unprecedented times, ladies. This is why you want to start now, because this is the time when the market's on fire. And so you might be saying to yourself, all right, well, that might be good for you, Diane. You've been in the industry for 40 years. I wasn't. I was behind the scenes. I've only been a TV show host for the past 8 years, right? And my daytime TV talk show beats 5 of the top 10. That's what I'm saying. Your success is closer than you think. So all of these celebrities, what makes you unique to them is you own your content. They don't. You are in complete control for everything. You get to decide when to produce, what to produce, how to produce, where to distribute, everything. That's your advantage. There is no cap on what you can do. So if it can happen for us, it can happen for you too. But you got to start. Okay? So you are the new celebrity. All right, secret number 3 is one TV show, an hour a week, can turn into 16 different sales and marketing tools. This is the power of leverage. So this is you in the middle. Remember your core anchor. Your outside anchors, like the mall, you got Macy's and Penny's and Nordstrom's, right? The movie theater, the anchor stores. Well, your anchors are your TV show as your marketing tool. And what happens when people find out about you? They search you on Google, they go to your website, and they check out your social media. All of this is going to be in alignment, ladies. It's going to make you look super big. But then what's really cool is you can take that TV show and repurpose it. I take the audio from my television show and created my podcast. My podcast is ranked top 2% globally. No additional content created and a brand new audience. But then you can create books out of it, your signature speeches, your coaching programs, and then it goes even deeper. You can take those transcriptions, write articles and blogs and news pegs and their interviews and media appearances. You could do specials at events, JV partnerships, different products and programs, trainings. This is just some, ladies, there's more. Not to overwhelm you, but wouldn't you rather create one TV show that has the potential to do all of this? Ding, ding, ding. So these ladies are making it happen. Mary Axness is 72 years old. She's a retired naturopath. She didn't dream about having a TV show, but she wrote a book and then she was like, all right, what now? I don't want to spend the rest of my life going on cruises. What am I going to do now? She loves her TV show. Her show is great. She got picked up by a station in Atlanta for a 28 episode series on regenerative health. Like, it just makes me, I love it. And then Unison Francis, one of our newest hosts, she's a decluttering expert. Her show is called She's Letting It Go. She's doing before and afters, and her guests are her clients. They pay to be on the TV show and to work with her. So she's created other revenue streams from it. She's got physical products in development now. So now she's working towards a distribution deal. And Esther Graham, she had 3 businesses. She was already successful. She's got a nice community of women. She knew she wanted a TV show. She's been wanting it for years. So she created Creating Your Desired Life, which she has a beautiful life. Beautiful life. She's got all these women in her world. And her husband, John, started coming on the show, and they're so freaking adorable that the audience started saying, you need to do couples retreats. So now they do sold out couple retreats too. So she added a whole new revenue model to her business and life. You just don't know where it's going to go. So the STAR Power Framework are these things working together. The STAR method that I'm talking about, your STAR marketing is your TV show. You need your STAR monetization strategy, which is how you make money, and that creates your STAR power. So you can do that. 16 different sales and marketing tools in about an hour a week. So those are the secrets. Now, we all start somewhere. You're already in the top 1% because you're in this room with me today. That means you care. You care about your passion, you care about your mission, you care about your legacy, you care about helping people. You're only going to get better once you start, right? When's the best time to plant that tree? 20 years ago. When's the second best time? Today. and know that everybody feels nervous. Of course you do. It's a natural reaction to be nervous. But you have to let go of perfectionism. Like, oh, I'll do it once as soon as I do this, when I have the time. You'll never have the time, by the way. It's not time management, it's self-management. You know, when I, then once I can't until, all those excuses. It's never going to be perfect. You just have to start. And the more imperfect you are, the more the audience relates to you. Whatever you're teaching, whatever your show is going to be about, is the very thing you still need to learn. So you need to take the audience on the journey with you, right? So they will grow to love you faster if they feel like they really know you. But you got to start, because once you do, so many doors will start to open for you, just like it has for all of them. So here's my special invitation. I am hosting a 3-day virtual event that's starting on Monday. We're starting right away. That's why this is the last casting call. And this is your invitation for high caliber women to step into their spotlight. It's the Star TV Show Challenge, and it's a virtual event, so you can do it from the comfort of your own home, easy peasy. And this is for you. If you're a visionary woman, you know you're meant for more. You've doing the stages, written the books, building the brand, running it all, but that can only take you so far. You know deep down you're still not reaching the size audience that you want to reach or making the impact or income that you want to make. And I hear you, I was you, I know you, I got your back. So this is a life-changing experience for a woman who is the best at what she does. She knows she is. And you're driven by mission, mastery, and movements. So what we're going to do over the 3 virtual days is I'm going to talk more about the future of TV, so you have a real true understanding of it. Then we're going to go through lights, camera, and action. Lights is your light, and that is the STAR method. We're going to build out that personal brand. Camera on day 2 is we're going to build out your TV shows. And action is moving you into action, how to make money and market that TV show. And then I'm going to share with you your future in TV. What's next for you? Now that I got all this built, Diane, I'm ready to go. Now what do I do? I'm going to help you and guide you in that too. Super valuable. This is like 3 events in one. Branding, TV show building, and funnel building. It's unbelievable. So, television creates legacy, not just visibility. And by the way, it's so much fun having a TV show. I forget to tell people, it is so much fun having a TV show. The relationships I've built, the opportunities that have happened for me. You're going to love it too, just like all of our hosts do. And over the 3 days, this is what we're going to do. Your Star Power Framework. So I'm your host on it, 40-year track record in the industry. And I want to tell you that it comes with a guarantee. I have not met a woman that I couldn't build a personal brand, a TV show, and a revenue model for. Not one. It is a fun process. It's one of the funnest things I get to do. So you want to be on the medium that's the most trusted, it's the authority builder, and it's the legacy driver, just like it has for all of these women. All right. So the nuts and bolts of it are what you're actually going to get in there. You're going to get the STAR Method Accelerated Guided Framework. We're going to go through the whole TV Guide book. By the end of it, you'll have your completed book. You'll have everything you need to launch your show. It's a proven 60 to 90-day launch strategy. You don't have to launch that fast, but the truth is that you can. You're going to get all of our professional support there. I have an amazing team. It's a minimal investment in time. Ladies, it's only 6 hours a day for the 3 days with maximum authority, visibility, and monetization. So you don't need a lot of time. You just need the right strategy, and we've got your back. Now, the value of this is legitimately $10,000. It's actually more than that. And I could legitimately ask for that. People invest $20,000 to spend a day with me doing just this, but I would never do that to you. But I could charge $5,000, and that would be fair, and it would be well worth it to get an asset that you can use for the rest of your life. You're going to make it up with your first client, but I'm not going to do that either. So I thought $1,000 would be fair. And then I said, no, I'm not going to do that either. So you get to come for $97. $97 to get all of this. I wanted to make it an easy no-brainer for you to say yes to you. Don't let time or money be the excuse of you not making your dreams come true. Now, the good news is I do also have an option that's VIP. For $200 more, you get 3 bonus sessions with me. So what we're going to do in those bonus sessions, first, end of day 1, we're going to do cocktails and coaching with me. So I'm going to coach you. I'm going to get to know your business, and you can ask me anything about it. It doesn't have to just be your TV show. It could be the whole brand. On day 2, where I'm going to take you behind the scenes of an actual production, from pre-production, production to post. How did I secure the guest? How was it set up and structured? How did the day of filming go? What worked, what didn't? Because a lot didn't that day. And then post-production, what do you do with the show after? That's always a struggle for people. Well, now what do I do? And then the last pièce de la résistance is the Build Your Show Blueprint session with me. That's where we roll up our sleeves and I actually build out your show. I'm going to build out your brand, your show, and your revenue model. It's an awesome experience. So you're not here just to be seen. You're here to be remembered, revered, and respected. So this is your chance. If Christina, you would drop the link in the chat, that would be great. Otherwise, oops, sorry, let me go back. Otherwise, you want to go to tvstarhost.com/challenge. tvstarhost.com/challenge. Now, let me say this. This event is happening. We're starting with a bonus kickoff reception on Sunday, 3 to 4 p.m. Pacific time. We have mocktail menus for you. We're going to have a party. I'm going to set you up for success. You're going to meet the team. You're going to get all the goodies you need for the success of this event. If you can't go, don't worry about it. You'll be fine on Monday, but I'm telling you that I'm doing it. The point is it's in a couple of days and we are almost at maximum capacity. So don't think about this, make this decision. If you want to come and do this, this is your moment to do this while we're live right now. So just go to tvstarhost.com/challenge, and I hope I see you at the event. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. There we go. All right. Christine, if you could take me off spotlight, that would be great. Okay. Anybody have any questions or thoughts, feedback about the presentation?
I love it, and I'm in for it, Diane. My problem is that I'm just booked like next week because I run my business HR Boost, and I'm totally interested in this, but I'm totally booked. So I would do the full value with you, because I've written all these books that are right behind me, and I already
Yes.
speak globally, and then I built $1 million boutique business, and I'm franchising it.
Oh my gosh, you have a lot to talk about. Okay. So if you can't do that, since we already know each other, just shoot me an email and we'll find
I
a
will
time.
still sign with you, darling.
Okay. All right, good. Yeah.
I'm in. I'm 100% in. I just can't do
Yay.
it, on this challenge schedule.
Yes. Oh, of course. Okay, great. Great.
I just want to say,
Awesome. I'm
just
so
want to say
excited.
I'm in.
Yeah, Mitzi. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
in
Missy and I can
already.
both be in, right?
Well, no, I'm already in. And when I got I came back again because I was like, okay, well, is this something different? But I will tell you that each time, like the second time hearing it, it just became even more valuable. So I'm just looking forward to next week and whatever is going to happen. And I'm believing in this because, the steps of good people are ordered, you guys. So we got this. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a quotable. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, great. Anybody else? Feedback, comments, thoughts? Who else is coming? I know Kathy's coming. Yeah. Luann, are you coming?
I'm like Nicole. I'm booked 8 hours a day those 3 days
Bummer.
with client fulfillment.
Right.
not just
Paid clients on our
client
calendars,
fulfillment.
right?
Yeah.
Get it. I get it. Trinique, yes, I know you're going to be there. Excited. I love that you guys are already in and coming and you still come to this.
I wish I
But
could
you're right.
come, but
Yeah, you're right, Mitzi. It's so true. You hear it again, and that's one of the things that I'm going to be talking about. I'll give you a little added bonus, value right now. People think they need to reinvent the wheel, right? No. How many times is Bon Jovi sang "Living on a Prayer"? Only about 1 million, right? We never get tired of hearing it. So we need the repetition. And that's what you're saying, Nicole. You've written all the books, right? But the book is it, first of all, people are reading on average 13 minutes a day now. That's it, right? So 13 minutes a day reading books, an hour a day listening to a podcast, 4 hours a day watching TV. Where should you be? On TV.
Yep.
Now, I'm not saying don't write the book. I'm not saying don't do the podcast. I'm not saying don't speak. I'm not saying I do all of that, but I leverage my TV show first,
Yep.
right? Makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
So your content is you already have so much.
I do.
So much. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, we have just a couple more minutes. How about a one-word takeaway if nobody has any other questions? Ronnie, are you coming? I'm taking off work now. You are? You're coming? Oh, good. I love it. That's awesome. Yeah, did you register yet? Coming. Well, only because we'll be on the lookout for it. Oh, doing it now. Great. Okay. We just want to make sure. We did have a little bit of an email issue, but I reached out to everybody personally through my email. We made sure that we got everything straightened out. Oh, you're welcome, Mitzi. I'm happy to do this. Yeah, my pleasure. So I don't know if Paula or iPhone, who that is. Is iPhone here? Can you take your unmute and unmic? Always makes me a little nervous when people are behind the wall. And Paula's iPhone. Yeah, so I'm so excited. So Mitzi, give me one word, one takeaway.
Hello, I'm here. My phone died. My computer
Oh,
died, so
okay.
I'm on my phone and I was registering. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
sorry.
Paula. Yay, Paula's registering too.
Yeah,
Awesome.
so now I have to find to get back on because I entered the wrong expiration date. So now I got to go back and try to fix it.
Oh, okay. Well, let
But
us know if you need the link again, or is it still open?
well, I don't do things on my phone. I usually on my computer, but because my computer died, so now that I have your screen on, I have to get back to the other screen.
Got
Hopefully,
it.
it's still open. If not, I'll just do it again.
Okay, Paula. All right.
But
Well,
I'm
we'll see you
definitely
at the event.
right. So I'm sorry.
What's your one word takeaway before you go?
I did put something in the chat. Amazing. Because honestly speaking, somebody was saying something about God ordering your step. I watched a lot of YouTube, and something that came up to me is that you're going to be known worldwide.
Yay. Ooh, I just got goosebumps. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's
And I
good.
also and also an author. I wrote one book in 2020. I wrote 3 books last year that needs to be published. And I did my radio shows for 4 years. I'm just taking a sabbatical. So all of this now is just going to get me to the next level. And this is something that I need to do. So I'm definitely
Fabulous.
doing it. Yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
excited. It's going to be an electric event, you guys. I promise you.
Yeah.
If you can feel the energy of this, yeah. Uh, Luann said take away 16 ways to use the content. Yep, that's really good. Okay, let me go back to Nicole and ask you. Takeaway.
Oh, I'm excited about this.
Good.
I think I could definitely do this with you. Because I was
Yeah.
thinking about making my Joy and Purpose book Audible just yesterday with my voice, right? Because a lot of people that have bought my book, The Power of Joy and Purpose, want my voice behind it. But I've been so busy
Yes.
running my business and scaling my business, and now I'm
Yeah.
franchising it. And so it's like kismet.
It is perfect divine timing. I love it.
And honey,
I love it.
I know exactly who you are. You made such an impression on me at that power conference. And here's all these years that passed by.
I know.
And then right on the day where I was manifesting behind the scenes and praying and thinking, bam. And then you had this situation right now, and I was booked. And so it's like for this training thing, I was going to have my admin just take notes because I couldn't miss it. And then that canceled. And then I was able to show up personally, which is great.
Wow.
And so everything's just feeding into this spiritually. And I realized,
Yeah.
oh, this is what I need to do probably, Dan. And I know you're the powerhouse and I know all your wisdom and your legacy. And I'm like, this is probably perfect with your new team behind you. I see you, Christina.
Yes.
Then it's like one of those things where I could build out instead of Audible, like all of those things about the different books and the different things I do. And how I'm franchising, looking for HR execs across the country right now to come and sign with me to be a franchise, get their own HR boost, build their own $1 million business in their backyard. And
Yes, yes, so good, so amazing. Of
I
course,
feel
there's
it.
no
And I
accidents.
think what Paula just said, that's why I was clapping for her. I felt your heart
Yeah.
call, your spiritual prayer around
Yeah.
this, and what led you to this moment as well. And same thing with Mitzi going, I was thinking about it, but I'm showing up. I'm coming back twice. It's firm. Like, I just love what everybody's saying.
Yeah, and look at how aligned it is in the support. Like this, look at the support in this little group for an hour, right? That's what happens. Lifelong relationships. You're going to find in this community the power, the support, the love, the missions, how the collaborations. It's just the world needs it. So I'm humbled and honored and thrilled and excited that we've created it, and we're creating it collectively together. Okay, I know we got 2 minutes. So Mitzi, what was your word or your takeaway? Did you say it?
My takeaway is this. I think that everything is on purpose. And what you're doing is so purposeful because we are the kind of people who do want to give back. It's not about the fulfillment comes when we see the energy manifested in other people, right? So
Yeah.
what you're doing is allowing us to have your expertise, and I'm hoping for this to just do what it's supposed to do and to learn because there's so many aspects, right? It's like a puzzle in my life even, and to have an expert to be able to tell me, okay, you're going to come to these 3 days, you're going to have all this done strategically to help
Yeah.
you to manifest this vision. Then if I don't manifest it, it's not because it wasn't supposed to be, because God gave it to me today.
Amen, sister.
I love it. Oh my God, that was beautiful. Let me go to Ronnie and then I'll go to Kathy. I'm realizing it's bigger than me. Oh, Ronnie, I'm reading it.
Oh, yeah.
I almost let go of my dreams, but I'm realizing it's bigger than me. I shouldn't run from the tugging to uplift and inspire. No, you shouldn't. You should run right to it. Right to it.
Overwhelming. It's a bit overwhelming, though,
It is.
Um, and I think a lot of it too is the fear of success, to be honest with you. I've never had anyone in my close proximity achieve levels of success like this and what you've envisioned for us. And so it's a bit intimidating. I'm a little nervous, but I'm tired of running, if that makes sense, from what I know is this tugging inside of me to go and do and be. So here I am.
Well,
I don't even know how we met, Diane. I'll tell you, I received a text message the other day and I'm like, all right, that sounds like something that I should get involved in.
well, you must have registered for something of mine because you got on our list. So that's how I texted you. So yeah, I want to just say that I've had the vision of what I have today is going to be for since 2013, which you'll hear the story at the event. So here it is, 12 years later, right? And it's coming true. What's meant for you won't pass you by. It will happen for you when you're ready, but you got to get ready to be ready for it. You can't keep doing what you've been doing. You need to step into the discomfort, pushing yourself a little bit every single day. And Christina's seeing it. She's been here for a little over a month. She's seen our office hours calls. She sees what they come up with, and they come to get their dose of vitamin D. That's what they call me. So because it gets them to that next level, they need it, because if we're left up to our own devices, we won't do it. The fear and the doubt will take over. That's why you need community. That's why you need someone who believes in you more than you believe in you, at least until you get to the point where you believe in yourself more. Yeah, you can upgrade. Ronnie wants to upgrade already. Christina will get you. We have, oh, by the way, and I forgot the most important thing to say. If you register for VIP, you get to bring a friend for free. So sorry, I forgot to say that. Yes. So you let us know. Well, we'll reach out. We'll reach out. But rest, Ronnie, there's a link for $200 more, so you could just do it separately, and then bring a friend for free. Yeah.
Yeah, I've already done the general admission, and as you were talking, I'm saying to myself, why wouldn't you want to take advantage of this one-on-one coaching and to, accelerate this process? And so, yeah, I definitely want to upgrade.
Good. Well, we'll
So
make sure it happens.
should I register even though I'm not going to be able to do it these dates and pay, or
Well, I mean, here's what
do
I
you
would
want me to
say.
just connect with you?
I would register. And if you can pop in
And
and
I'm
out,
not going to be there, but then
you're not going to be at all.
I am fully booked, darling.
Yeah, then don't register. I don't want you to invest the money not to do it, but we can definitely talk about what the options are for you. You
Yeah.
know,
We just
Yeah.
need to schedule me or something and schedule me for my session and I'll make a payment. Like just
that's what we'll do.
I'm
That's what
about
we'll do.
business, honey. Let's just go.
Yeah, I do have a 997 program. It's a private session with me, and I give you the framework of those things. Like you would leave there with value, and I know you'd go, well, what's next? I want one more. So,
Well, I had
we
a
could,
show for 5 years that was
yeah,
sponsored.
yeah.
It was a video show.
Well,
So I can tell you
yeah,
all that later.
yeah, we could talk about it. Okay, Kathy, let me get to your word, and then Trinique, and then I think and Christina's, and that's a wrap.
Okay.
For a word, just kind of, I guess I'm just planting the seed right now. I've got so much running around in my brain. You and I visited last week. Times all kind of blending together, but we visited, and so before that, I had not even thought of this possibility. And so right now it is just planting the seed for me, and I'm just saying, okay, what is it? Where am I going to take my stuff right now? So that's all I've got right now is just in seed format. I'm not ready to run for the rest because my brain is going too many directions.
Yeah, it's cool. Love it. Love the honesty. Trinique, I know you're coming in if you need to put it in the chat or not. Yes, it has been kismet. Amazing. Grow safe and success. Oh, thank you for that. Okay, Christina, what do you want to say as we're closing out the room?
My word is inspired.
Yeah. Isn't it fun being around all this energy?
It
Yeah.
is. It's a lot of fun.
Magnify, yeah. Well, mine is always, I say it a lot and I don't mean it trite at all. I feel so lucky that I get to do what I do. I say I'm the luckiest woman in the world. I get to meet all these amazing women and empower all these women and see their shows come to life. And it's the hardest, most rewarding work I've ever done in my life. Oh, thanks, Nicole. I think I was definitely meant to do this. So, all right, before I get emotional, I want to thank you all for jumping on today and taking action in your future and knowing that your visibility is your responsibility and how you spend this today is, entirely up to you. And so, you're welcome, Trinique. And so this was a very powerful, productive, positive use of your time. And I'm grateful that I got to share it with you. I'll see you guys at the event for those who are coming, and for the rest of you, we'll talk soon.